My sisters and I had this conversation a few years back about how, were we ever worried that we were going to get divorced? And we'd kind of chuckle, try to laugh it off, but it was a question that really stuck in my mind because I never got married thinking that I would get divorced. Who does? In the same way, I don't think my parents did either. And so it got me really thinking about how can I divorce-proof my marriage? One thing that I have really learned through all of this is that I don't ever go into anything assuming anything. I think divorce can happen to me the second I think that it can't. Because when you stop being aware of things like that happen, there's a part of you that almost the work of it shuts down. So you stop putting in the effort that's needed, or you start developing the friendship that is a huge part of being married. I simply just try to go into each new phase with thinking, all right, I need to dig deeper, I need to work harder, I need to ask more questions, or I need to be more available for him, or whatever it is. I try to just honestly assume. I'm not immune. It's quite possible, could happen to me, through a variety of life circumstances, could just come knocking on my door, and I try to just be prepared as best I can to have the right kinds of structures and foundations in my life that would hopefully be there when a setback comes to help get me back on my feet. I pray that God just, keeps my husband and I on that same page of compromise and just wanting to bust our butts to work hard at our marriage. So that's my approach, to marriage. Advice for Christmas, because that is always one of the biggest seasons where, that wave of divorce kind of comes back up in my life, in my family dynamic anyway. I guess my only advice, and this is strictly speaking as the child of divorce as opposed to an adult or a parent who has gone through it, but as the child of divorce, make Christmas and make every holiday season about your kids. With all the hurt and with all the anger and whatever else is just kind of like boiling under the surface, just push past it and make the fun, festive times about your kids. Because I have felt so many times that my life is never about me as the child. It's always about me being the parent to my parents who act more like children. So my advice of this Christmas season is just to be silly and have fun with your kids, and just show them that despite the difficulties of a divorce or other difficulties in life, that you can still act like a child and have fun and approach life from that simple perspective. That's what I'm going to try to do this Christmas season. Merry Christmas. I played my best for him. Then he smiled.